How's it going, party people? My name is Caravan Dan, and I run Gaming Caravan, a tabletop community here in Central Florida. And today we'll be going over Before You Buy Flip 7, a new blackjack-like card game. Now, if you don't know this game at all, pay attention, and I'll teach you the entire game, as well as we'll go over the mechanics, similar games, whether you should try it, buy it, or just deny it. So thank you to the OP for sending me a copy of this game. I love this game already. I wasn't planning on doing it before you buy, so I don't really have a script in front of me, so be kind to me, ladies and gentlemen, and let's go into it. So, Flip 7 is an abstract blackjack-like game where whoever gets 200 points first wins. Their player count is as low as 2 people. The box is 3. You can just do it with you and someone else if you would like. You can play up to like 20 people. There's no limit to how many people you can play. I've played this with 16 people. It's been a great game, and it moves pretty quickly. Let's talk about how you play. So, you start off by someone being a dealer, and the dealer will rotate every single turn. The dealer will start dealing to whoever's on the left. So let's say you get 10. There you go. You now have a card. It is a 10. This card is the amount of points you will have. All the cards in front of you will determine how many points you have at the end of the round. So this is a flat 10 because it's 10 points. The numbers on the cards are between 0 to, I think, 13. There are a few abilities that we'll get to as well when we find them. On your turn, you'll choose to either hit or save it. If you get hit, it means you get a new card. If you save it, you rotate all your cards 90 degrees, and that means you'll score once everyone passes, or someone gets 7 cards. So let's say you get hit, I'll get hit as well. I have second chance. Some cards in here are abilities. Second chance means if you bust, you just discard that card, and then you get to go again, effectively giving you a second life. So I got hit, now it's your turn. You get hit. Let's go ahead and give you discard. There you go. Boom, you get hit, it's a 7. Now you have 17 points. So you only bust once you get the same card 2 times in a row. So if you get another 10, you bust. If you get another 7, you bust. Additionally, the number of cards in the deck is the number that you currently have. So if you get a 1, you're fine because there's only 1 1s in the deck. The only thing that bothers me about this game is there's 1 0. There should be 0 0s, but there's 1 0 in the deck. It is what it is. But 10, that's pretty bad because now you know there's 9 other cards in here that could get you out of the game. So let me get hit now. Cool. I now have a 10. Fantastic. Now it's your turn. You choose to get hit. Boom. You get a second chance now. I'll get hit. I got shuffled up a little bit. I have a 6. Pretty cool. So you just go back and forth until someone flips 7 number cards face up. If someone gets 7 number cards face up, you immediately end the round and score right then and there. There are different cards in the deck that allow you to freeze other players, which means like make them score right here, effectively just getting them out of the round. There are cards to double your score. There are cards that just give you plus 10 to your score, plus 5 to your score. They don't count as a number. It just says plus 5 or plus 3 to your score. There's a lot of ways to get your score pretty high up there. And if you actually get all 7 number cards flipped up, so something like this, let's go ahead, boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I were to do this successfully with 7 unique number cards face up, not including anything that's not a number card, you get additional points. I think it's like 15 or 20 points as well if you get all 7 cards flipped up. And then the round immediately ends, so we'd score. You do this with as many rounds as possible until someone gets 200 points. Once someone gets 200 points, the game ends immediately. So it's a pretty fun game. It's a luck-based game. It is a blackjack push-your-luck effective game. I'm a huge fan of classic card games from like 52 decks of cards turned into like actual card games, like Up and Down the River got turned into Skull King. We have kind of like this as a blackjack game. We have the Gang we have poker that turned into the Gang. Card games are a huge part of how I grew up. So I like seeing it into a popularized game. And that's how you take a turn. The only similar game I can think of really is blackjack, where you're trying to hit 21. Because it's like hit me or pass, which are the only things you do in the game. They do add extra abilities in here that are pretty cute, like flip 3. You can force someone to flip 3 cards. It could help them, it could hurt them. It depends on who you are. Second chance, gives them a life. The only thing that people complain about in this game is a freeze, because sometimes you get frozen and then that's your whole round. Like you don't have any choice, there's no way to stop a freeze, there's no blocking from this, which does make it feel kind of a feel-bad moment, but honestly, for me, I home rule this sometimes where I just remove all the freezes from the deck. And we don't have that there. It's a nice way to stop someone who's like winning a lot, but honestly, the flip 3 is already a way to do that. This game can be played without freezes, but if you play it with freezes, just know that it becomes a little bit of a take that game, because those moments really feel like, oh crap, and it hurts. So, whether you should try, buy, or deny, this is the before you buy. So buy this game if you are a fan of blackjack. This is a very similar game feel to it, where it's like hit me. It's like push your luck. Except blackjack, you only get like a couple cards before you bust, and then you just restart. It's a very relaxed game where like you can like interact into various conversations and like do this as just a nice feel-good way to begin or end the night. You play this game like 2 or 3 times back to back to back. Very simple. Playing up to, again, a huge player count. You can play this with like a 20 player count game, which I think is pretty fun. But yeah, I think it's just overall, it's a good game. It's a fun, exciting game, I would say. So definitely buy it if you're into like a blackjack-like game. Try it if you like simple games. If you like simple games with like very basic premises and like, exploding kittens, maybe like a spicy Uno, stuff like that, you should definitely try this game because it could be right up your alley. However, it could be, but deny this game, definitely don't even touch this game if you don't like push your luck game, because this game's entirely push your luck. I played with some guys who they play this game as like a logical game where they might get this, and once they get like a 12, they can immediately stop like, well, why would I lose 12 points? Because, I could most likely get knocked out. Where it's true, but you're going to have to push your luck in this game. There's no way about it. If you get a 12 right off the bat, that does suck, but you're going to probably have to take it. If you consistently stop the second there's like, oh no, something could go wrong, you're not going to have a good time with this game. So keep that in mind. But overall, this is a really fun game. It's a huge thing. Thank you so much, OB, for saying this again. If you want to buy this game, go ahead and go to their website, check it out. It's a very cheap game. It's like under $20. It's not an expensive game at all. It's something that I think if you have a light group of friends or people that you play, this should definitely be on that list. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Comment games are similar to this or other games you might want to see before you buy video on. And thank you for participating. Thank you for being part of the caravan. Peace. Have a great day. God bless. I hope to see you guys at the table soon.